Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Avoid traveling to South Africa. Federal government tells Nigerians. The federal government of Nigeria has totally condemned the renewed attacks on foreign nationals and their businesses in South Africa, which has led to the loss of lives and properties worth millions of naira. In a communique by spokesperson to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Ferdinand Nwoye, the Nigerian government said it is engaging the relevant South African authorities via the Nigerian High Commission in Pretoria, Consulate General in Johannesburg, and Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Abuja to ensure that definite measures are put in place to curtail the unfortunate attacks. The federal government condemned the arrest of some perpetrators of the dastardly act by the South African police and called on timely prosecution to serve as a deterrent to others. However, due to the tension created by the attacks, the government of Nigeria wished to advise Nigerians to avoid traveling to high-risk and volatile areas until the situation is brought under control. Mr. Nwoye, in a statement, assured Nigerians that the government is committed to protecting the lives and properties of Nigerians in South Africa. So guys, that's just the latest from the federal government. And in one of my videos, I was like, if it is possible for our people over there to come back, it will be a good thing, irrespective of how bad we think that our country is. But when you are in a far place, no one to talk to, no one to call, no one to be able to relate your predicament to, and people are just treating you as if you are nothing. The best thing is just for you to leave that area and come back to your own country. But if you feel that you can manage the whole situation, good and fine. But if you feel that the whole thing is is engulfing you, the best thing is just to come back and come and relax yourself and prepare again and arrange yourself, even if you don't want to stay back in Nigeria, because you have lost a lot of things, all the things that you have worked for, in your entire life, or everything you have put in for that business to grow, for everything that you have put up in that place to grow. All of a sudden, somebody will just bring it down. And even some of the people that are not even affected now, you just be living in fear. You be living in fear. You can imagine if such people are in Nigeria. At least you have a sister. If such thing happens, you have sister, you have a uncle, you have a whatever, you have friends around you that you can really relate to. Of course, I know you must have made friends over there, but now you'll be scared because you don't even know who to trust, because when all those things are happening, even the so-called friends that you have made over there, they will not be able to help you. They will be handicapped. Of course, we know that things are not going on too well in our country, because if things are really going on well, we will not be going in a large numbers into another people's country. Of course, everybody has the right to stay anywhere they want to stay, but it's just that they are not just being matured about the whole thing, and the government of South Africa is not just doing the necessary thing. They are not doing the needful. It's like they are playing lip service to the whole thing. That's why this whole thing are things have not really been curtailed, because by now we shouldn't have been experiencing this kind of attacks constantly. And like you have seen, and what the federal government is saying now is that they should just avoid all those places, because it's very, very volatile. And as it is, the federal government is handicapped. They can't do much, because the only thing they will just be saying that we condemn, we condemn, we condemn. At the end of the day, even in our own country, we are seeing things that they don't even have the political will to even do, let alone another country. So it might be difficult. So it's going to take time, because the mind of most of the people that are involved in attacking other foreigners in South Africa, their minds are polluted already. And that is the area that their government really needs to work on, to be able to change their mindset. We don't know why they are behaving the way they are behaving. Even when people have been saying that, before they got their independence, we know how much we contributed. We know how much, how far we went, even as a country. So maybe they don't know all of those things. Even aside that, you need to live with with people around you. You don't know what tomorrow holds for you.
Like I always say, if you say, okay, why are people going out of the country? Can't they stay back in their country? Okay, then tell all the embassy in our country, let them leave if they know that we are not important. There is no country that is not important. There is no country that is not useful. Like they'll be telling us, oh, why people going to America? Why do they want to go to America? This and this and that. Why are they coming to their country? If you want us not to come to your country, then remove your embassy from our country. I don't know if I'm making sense. Or is it by force that they must have an embassy in our country? If you know that you don't want Nigerians to be coming to your country, then ask your people, ask all your ambassadors to leave. Then, take your embassy out of Nigeria. Not that you'll be extorting us, collecting money, you don't give people visa. Your people are coming here. They have a lot of companies. Even when we talk about Americans, they have a lot of companies. Even the so-called South African, they have Africans, they have companies in Nigeria. We know all of those things. No one is island of knowledge. No one is, has monopoly of knowledge. Nobody knows it all. Nobody has it all. You could be strong in one area, but you might be deficient in other areas. So we work together. So this idea of people collecting your job and all of that, then what are the things? Then you need to face your government. That why is it so? Not that you are going to resort to extrajudicial killing. It's not making sense, and it's not good for them. They are just giving themselves bad name all over the world every now and then. Xenophobic attack, South Africa, all of this. Their government is not doing enough, because they would have been able to change their mindset. They would have been able to orientate them, in the right direction. There's one beautiful lady was talking on YouTube. She said even in the US that people always rush to, that you have seen the handwriting. You as a black person, you have seen the handwriting that they don't want you. Then why going to all of those places? I think that's one of the only thing the government can do is just what they are doing now. But the people that have been affected already, they need to do something about it. At least the ones that are planning to go, just tell them to leave that now, so that you'll be able to settle the problems on ground. And I know everybody wants to even avoid that place, because when you see people are going to South Africa, which area, they would like, okay, the area I'm living, they don't have this problem over there. But it's a place that when you want to, even if you say somebody make mention of South Africa, you don't want to go there, because one thing that will come to mind is that these guys are really volatile. They are really aggressive. Their government needs to do something. So guys, let's see how far our government will do, because as it is now, they are really handicapped. They can't do much, and that's why they are telling us to avoid going to that place until they make everything, they see to the end of the whole thing, and they resolve everything appropriately. Because for them to be saying they are demanding two things from them, these guys are not going to do it. Because before now, when it happens, every time such attack happens, they always, before now, anytime it happened, our representatives always go there. Our high commissioner in that country, they always go there. Our ambassador, they always go there and meet them. And at the end of the day, it's like they will just talk and everything will just blow away like that. They don't do anything, and you see that the attack will continue. And that's why Nigeria have really been patient. People that are blaming Nigerians, why are you trying to why are you doing it, getting into reprisal? You don't have to, two wrongs don't make right. That you don't have to do that, because in so doing, you are injuring yourself. Good and fine, it is. But one of the videos we watched yesterday, somebody was like, they killed the guy's brother, they burnt him alive, they did this and that. The person was really hungry. And you expect the person to be normal, to think very well, say, okay, it's true, okay, let us watch. The person will be irrational. So guys, that is just my own point of view. And somebody saying, ban visa to South Africa. Someone say, is that all you have to say? Yes, so that is what the federal government has to say, because you and I know that they can't do anything. We have not even heard statements. Not that I know, as at now, that our president has even made a categorical statement concerning this. We have just been hearing from the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Oyema, is the one who has been talking. But with this kind of big thing that's happened, these few days, it's cause for the president to have spoken. spoken and even tell, let off, speak peace into the lives of Nigerians, so that they will know that, okay, you really care. It's not that somebody will be working or talking on your behalf, or because you have put somebody. Even if the minister is talking, you still have to talk. You still have to address Nigeria. Of course, the president doesn't even address us that much, let alone something that is happening, outside the country. These are the time that we need the president to say something, not even what they are going to write for him to say or to read. Whatever he wants to say has to come out from his mind, and from his heart. Not that they will write speech for him to come and say. You need to let people feel, know that you feel what they are feeling, that you know what they are going through. Because at the end of the day, when those guys over there are people in South Africa, once they make their money, most of them still repatriate the money back to Nigeria, and it's still helping our economy. So they are part of us, and they are contributing to the economy. So you need to speak to them. That is what we are expecting. So guys, the federal government has said everybody should just avoid South Africa, avoid all those countries that are really volatile, that are not friendly. Avoid them, so that to avoid story that touch. So guys, I would like to hear from you what you think about this, whether it is enough to just avoid, or federal government can do better. Leave your comments down in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.